Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Final Fantasy XIV, Stormblood. Since I'm still in the free trial, I don't get the cool title screen. Maybe I'll edit it in post. But yeah, I am back with Final Fantasy XIV. Instead of casual streams, I'm gonna try recording my MSQ experience through these pre-recorded archives just to make my life easier. So I've got through all of Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word, and for like the past few weeks, I have just been doing random stuff. I am accompanied by my bestie, Hazel, who goes in-game by Melia. Let me just load in. So, basically, I'm gonna be just recording my adventure through Final Fantasy XIV, and just archiving it with this. This is Venus, this is my OC. I have a little page here to explain all her lore, as well as here, let me just give you guys these bulletin points so you can read them to get caught up. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice casual thing. I'll probably post on weekends only. I don't know. I would say Hazel to say hi, but she doesn't have a microphone because she's stupid! But yeah, let me load in-game. So, it's, Realm Reborn, I like quite a bit, even though it... Hi, Hazel. She likes to bully me with the friendly Yan. Add me to the party. Hazel, say hi to the people. Cat hi gif. But yeah, it's my bestie. Look at her. She's a lame hire, and I'm a cool cat girl. So my little kitty cat Junie, she's gonna be playing Monk. I don't know anything about Stormblood's story, only the name of the main antagonist, and that we're gonna be going to both Alamigo and the Far East. So I main Black Mage, but just a magic fucking carpet. Just like how I did for my own personal Heaven's Word playthrough, I will be somewhat going with the canon job. When we are in Alamigo doing quests, I will be my Red Mage, which I actually am quite fond of. Here's my little Red Mage. Glams cannot be restored, why not? It's a little simple thing. Has my old cloak that I used to wear all the time. And then, once we are in the Far East, doing quests like that, I will be leveling up my Samurai, a class I also have a lot of fun with. I only have the default stuff in, but I'm a fan of black, so this looks good. Right, Bestie? This looks good on me? Yeah, but... yeah, I hear Stormblood can be quite a... That person is not wearing any clothes over there. She is in a swimsuit. I hear Stormblood is kind of a controversial expansion, story-wise. Hazel, do you have any input on that? It's good. Are people just misogynistic? Because I know Lise is gonna be and it's in between Heaven's Sword, which, low-key, I think Heaven's Sword's plot's a little bit overrated. Not gonna lie. Rest in peace, my boy Hortophon, but he is like, he's no Aerith. But yeah. This expansion takes a lot from Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Those videos might be up on the channel soon. May not. I don't know. I need to finish Days. Kingdom Hearts 4 got a second trailer. Revelations got announced. I've been slacking my ass. I started medication for weight loss, and I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Right, Hazel? Right, Hazel? Right, Hazel? My favorite email. You have anything to say to me before I start the MSQ? Look, Junie. Yes. I named my black cat, Junie, like my actual black cat. Okay. Well. Oh my god, Torgal from Final Fantasy 16. Let's get this show on the road. I also finished Palace of the Dead, at least up to 100 floors, so I have this as my reward. Alright, I've not talked to all of you in a while. Back in the Far East, we treat back pain with soaking long in a hot spring. Let's say your short journey to Isildur, told the waters that Camp Bronze Lakes are famous for their healing properties. Isildur! At last I was able to rise my sick bed, the pain I tried to take at my axe. Oh, what a sad old man I've become. I'm sure you'll be back in action soon enough. Alright, Lise isn't here. Hey, Tataru. The science spreads in the coming days, so Real and I are discussing assignments. I may organize my filing system. Things are heating up in Alamigo, but we can't afford to lose track of trouble brewing in the rest of the realm. Don't worry though, keep an eye to the ground. Ear to the ground, my nose in the air, and one eye in the horizon. Lady Philemon? I saw her outside to enjoy a quiet cup of tea. What just happened these past moons? We could all use a rest every now and then. Oh, she kind of did lose her daughter. It's made simple to surrender despair. I've chosen to resume my studies in the arcane. See much wisdom from Papa Limo. We'll put his advice into practice. Oh, you horrible boulder. Apparently, Final Fantasy XIV veterans doesn't know this guy exists. I saw posting on him. Okay, yeah. Hoary Boulder, he's my bro. Should the Archons be called away to Garabania? Failed us to deal with the Scion's usual obligations, and thus we must remain. Peak condition. Fine showing, brother. You have even placed an oar. A fool of myself. On our last mission, I'll show him what I'm made of. Come now, Hoary. Is that the best you got? My sister's most curious idea about courtship. I don't see anyone else except for the twins. Alize, I'm gonna be honest, not liking the fit. I'm so sorry, Tataru. It's not. I don't like the color. If all proceeds to plan, we should be receiving word that the Alliance force has secured Bassero's wall. Till then, however, we can ensure that we're ready to move the moment we hear news. I mean, what have you been doing in the meantime, Venus? And this is Alfino. This is my baby brother. Alright, beyond the Great Wall, Alfino's a man with a great deal in his mind. I've literally done every single side quest I can. That's not a job quest.
How will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
I have not heard voice acting in this game for so long because of all the shit I've been doing.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
Thank you, Fiora, from Xenoblade Chronicles.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
It's about time, right, Venus?
Yes, sir.
You weren't diddly-dabbling all that time, were you? I got my crafters up on a free trial. That's impressive, right, guys?
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
Oh,
There is
AJ
still
took
no
too
sign
long
of either at
and
this time.
it's all to dust.
He writes that they will begin a more thorough
Whoopsie.
investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
So what, we're
You're
gonna do
saying
the dirty
they
work?
won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
E. By the way, I have a
Most
running
people should
bit. Whenever
accompany
someone
on said
nods,
diplomatic
I go
mission.
E.
I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you a...
Cut! I mean, it's kind of got my crafters to level 50. Are you fucking Are you kidding? Of course. I'm kind of sick of Rumor Born areas
Thanks.
anyway.
It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
It's gonna be hard to move
I have
unnoticed
spent
with a group
quite
like
enough
this.
time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Zancred?
I trust you have no objections.
Beyonce?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
I
As
too am in this
capable as my
episode.
learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
E. Ba-dum-ba-dum. So it's finally happening. Don't tell anyone, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Only a bit, mine. I'll be fine once we get in. Hopefully. Remember Monago, don't you? The messenger who brought word of Griffin's attack on Belsero's wall? Well, she left not long ago having made full recovery. If you see her Girabania, be sure to send my love. Even Tataru has her limits, so I've taken upon myself to assist managing communication with fair organizations and members in the field. We only others are counting for support, after all. Oh, you guys, I saw you already left! Almost, but there's one thing that remains undone. Ready, Shadow Walker? There'll be no turning back once you depart. Okay, good. You at least get to say goodbye. There's no going back once we cross this bridge. Gods only know what awaits us on the other side. Minfilia would have given anything for a chance to liberate her homeland. Were she still with us? I know she was the one leading the way. In our absence, will Yanja and Zancred handle administrative affairs? Canadian coordinate your operations, Alien, and the others, and report them directly should you receive word of primal activity. Aye, aye, Captain. You can count on us. Every bit player, they show such passion, such fervor. I want to give a bit player too. But yeah, play was there. You are too horny for them, Anor. Sister, please. You never know who'll be listening. Importantly, you have our own mission to attend to. And if you're too busy thinking about such thoughts, you're liable to get us killed. I mean, look at Venus. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Well said, Hori. Every man to his purpose, much without ours. Spirits, Conlet, spirits. Even if we're not more than a bit players in the tale, we must utmost support the senior scions, and Venus most of all. Ah. Papalymo's absence will be nearly felt for some time, whether we had strength to aid others in his stead. I'm just pretty curious how we're going to be traveling over to good old Doma. Well, Doma, technically, it's been razed to the ground, but you know. We're 10 years younger and they 5, and hesitate to join Lady Yugiri and Lord Gosetsu in the fight for freedom. We come to our homeland. I do not want to think of this endeavor. How many quests starts with the word speak with Alf, you know?
Ready, my friend?
Yep. Brushing up on my red magic while I'm there. Bit rusty.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
12B. E. See, look, they do it a lot.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary.
I've had 2 different voice actors over the course of all
Loath
this.
am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
You guys got a plan of attack?
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 miles apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Oh, by the way, Yugiri, I became a ninja, so, E. Hopefully they're not gonna row all the way back to Doma, like Gosetsu did. Please take a sailboat. 1,000 months apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet success. Shall we then? Yee. See, it's their catchphrase. Wait, not just yet. I nearly forgot something important. Please, could you come with me? Me? What now? Alright then, if you insist. Girl, that drip is not it. We gotta change it. What do you think? Only lesbian thoughts are going through Venus's head right now. As you can see, it's designed to be light and loose, not for tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Well, except for my sister. Hey! Much more is this. I have to stop introducing a science receptionist and start referring to you as our permanent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru! Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onwards to Girabania. First step will be Americ Spire in East Shroud. Yee. Alright, Bestie, we're taking the scenic route. I think the fastest way would be cut through Cursus. To get to North Shroud and get to Central Shroud and get to East Shroud. Does that make sense? That girl is still naked. Oh, that's Summoner. There's Red Mage. Oh my god, why did you even give an option if I'm too far away? Alright. Oh, by the way, I should probably boost my game's audio a bit. You're not gonna make the same joke as we always do when we're in this thing, right? You just clipped the wall, the wings on the side of the wall, stupid. Cursus. I've enjoyed my time with you and the people of Ishgard, but I'm, for one, glad to be out of the cold. Are you excited, Hazel? What did I just say? You're not gonna make the same joke that you always fucking make when we're in the airship. Cause she calls Bart's butts, cause she's stupid! It's also Titus, by the way. I believe I have to know why it'd be only temporary. Grandfather contained Bahamut the power of 1,000 prayers. Then what chance did disciples stand? Arnault will only have broken staff. I won't let you down, Papalimo. I promise. Well, it is always his plan to sacrifice his life to complete the ritual, to bring forth the arbiter of his vengeance, but not remain to see the aftermath. Should have killed him when I had the chance. Though not be apparent to the naked eye, the East here is in turmoil. Not since the calamity has this land been subjugated to forces of magnitude unleashed by Shinryu and Omega. Lance will hold the wall, miss. You can cross at your leisure. All present accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer if you wish to proceed into Girabania. Ah, the science of the 7th dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall we summon someone to escort you to the wall? Proceed to Castram Orions. Girabania, the fringes. You discovered your location. Neat transition.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
What?
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Stormblood. Ready for a revolution! Did someone say tyranny time? Man, oh my god. I'm in a new area. I'm in a new area. I haven't been in a new area so long. I'm overwhelmed. What do I do? Who am I? I gotta go back to Rumberborn. Let's go back to Rumberborn. Stormblood came out June 20th. Oh shit! 9 years ago. Well, technically today's the 21st, this summer solstice. Why are you slapping me? I wasn't feeling the best yesterday. Also, would have been the 21st. You know what? Whatever. Not be easy, but we'll reverse the damage done to the land here. If you know me, I like to talk to all the NPCs when I first get somewhere. Much we learned from the magic weapons left by the Garleans along Baelsar's wall. If all goes to plan, we'll soon turn them into technology against some. Far too long since the four great nations of yours have fought together under a single banner. Soon the Garlands will learn to follow your culture in our lands. I'm Venus Arnault of the Memorial Flames. What can I do for you? So what do you do here? Securing the wall, a number of soldiers in the alliance were posted here in the event of retaliation by the Imperials. Nations, including Ishgard, have sent troops to support our efforts here. Thank you, Emmerich. So one might expect military procedures, protocols differ from one army to the next, which have been caused problems from time to time. Still, the grounds prove a match for our combined forces. Castrum Orions were originally built by the Garleans as a garrison for their troops to maintain Balsira's wall. When this arrived, people only occupied the nearby hamlets were forced to flee, mostly seeking sanctuary in Gridania. Sadly, this isn't the first time these lands bore witness to such bloodshed. Nearly 100 years ago, the king of Alamigo attempted to expand the nation's territory. Attempts to encroach on Gridania land escalated what became known as the Autumn War. In the end, with aid from Lominsa, Ul'dah, and even Ishgard, Gridania dealt Alamigo crushing defeat. It's hard to believe the Alliance now works to save Alamigo rather than fight against them just as they did long ago. Ooh, I wonder what we're dealing with. Lingering racism. 1 second. Hey, Ruban! Good to see you. Quite an atmosphere here, isn't there? Everyone seems to be on pins and needles. Someone can hardly blame them given recent events. The Alliance has done so well to repurpose these Imperial facilities for their own use so quickly. The General's high spirits, don't you think? I know the feeling. So this is the East End, not too different from the rest of the Shroud, is it? So truth be told, I'm not sure why I thought it'd be. See the colors, so many nations. Limsa Lomitsa, Gridania, Ul'dah, and now Ishgard. Well, that brings a tear to my eye. You have much to be proud of, Venus. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Orosian Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Orions. These guys really need to pick better names. Thank you, General. We are relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Imperials made an attempt to retake the Castrum since then. None, save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols. Barely had any contact with them. We know it was a matter of time before things escalate. But attacking Balestar's wall wasn't enough. Ilbert summoned a primal right at the doorstep. Garlemald's not let such shows defiance go unanswered. It was a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilbert's to make. Now we're bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamican people. We serve our emissaries to make contact with resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then leave it to you. Godspeed. Sid! What are you doing here? Ha! Of all the Castor in the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? Some missing elegant weapon and draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying the trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, and we singularly failed to do. Then it's less like Omega fell to the earth and occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Oh, ain't that a goddamn shame. So, the bears repeating that we engaged the stasis system, seem the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them, assuming. We should try to hurry up and find it regardless. It is Omega, after all. One more reason we need to reach out to Resistance. We're gonna press more into Gurabania. We need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Yee. I hope you don't get tired of that. Keep to the north and cross upstream. The Black Bridge belongs to the Garleans, for now. Importance of the bridge over the Velodina River has always held great strategic importance, hence the Garleans' decisions to transform it into a fortified installation. Zaid, we will not be crossing there. Well, your dumb friend might. Yeah, Hazel, do you hear that? We're not crossing that bridge. If anyone can determine the fate of Shinryu and Omega, it's Master Garland. For now, let us remain focused on our current mission. Where are you going? Hazel! Oh my goodness. I hope you're not thinking of running off to help Master Garland. It's not your duty to solve all the world's problems, you know. It's what it feels like it sometimes. Omega not a threat to us. Its effectiveness in doing draconic foes would seem almost admirable. But such weapons are doomed to be misused. Let's pray we never need of its services again. As you probably heard, there's plenty of factions of resistance, so I'm taking out some of the most influence. These headquarters are located in the palace called Ralgar's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Vildana River. Learn a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we should be there before we know it. Hazel, you're in combat. I can hear the combat team. So anxious to battle the Guardians, finds out grip to hilt my blade without realizing. Perhaps this time, blame for the bliss in my hand. Usually sees the soul seed of magic Arnault from Balasar's wall to a complete examination. Civilians not permitted inside, not even adventurers. Not even. Do you know who I am? I'm the Warrior of Light, and I've seen enough magic tech in my life. Hazel, get out of combat! Careful out there with you. That beast's big enough to swallow a man whole. Well, man, nice size at least. I'm a traveler. Keep you on guard. There are many places to hide. Form an enemy ample opportunity to take you unawares. Bestie, you coming? We're gonna keep things on the down low. So weird to be in a new area, not know where anything is. Hello there. At the risk of setting the cartographic fraternity, I cannot observe in an East End depends entirely on one's perspective. I mean, people don't even think of it Godani anymore, do they? So quiet. Some Imperials have been here for some time. It is also the dead of night. On your guard. The Imperials know these lands better than we. I can already see a Castrum flag over there. Call it the East End because it marks the end of the Black Shroud. Note the sparse of vegetation. Still with me? Good. From here on we'll head northwest towards the river. The water is not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Oh! Oh, that's not a flying... Oh! I was like, where is that enemy? Oh! Okay. That was kind of horrifying. Alright, you have to die now. Well, so much for getting a warm-up in. The fuck is that? What? Hazel? Why is that blocking the road? Well, the only way through is out. Wait, don't kill it yet! There we go, now you can kill it. Damn it, it's a B rank, I didn't get anything for that. Oh well. Alright, warm up. Try to remember the basics. We do this. And then we do this. We do this. Then we go to white magic. Then we do this. Do black magic. And balance, and then we can unlock this. Then we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. And that's how you play Red Mage, right? Right, Hazel? I'll linger out here in the open. Especially with your noisy friend. Oh yeah, that's an evil tower looking right at us. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Eye of Thorn was there. Sorry, we need cross before Imperial stop us. See, brother, nothing to worry about. So no one blame you for donning your buoyancy aids, just in case. You two are the same height! At a glance, it certainly seems shallow enough. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Me. What about the tower to the south? It's a part of Castellum Velodina. Velodina? Heroes decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see the rotten banner from absolutely miles away. That means it's a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Eat. We don't mind the smell of wet cat. Speaking of wet cat, Junie, I love you, Junie. I love you so much. But it's dangerous here, so I'm gonna put you away for now. Ah, great. Great, now it's gonna smell like wet cat and wet yawn. Man, if that's a lesser Ginganga, I don't know what a greater Ginganga looks. I mean, to be fair, we did hear the Heaven Sword motif a lot. Ew. Yeah, let me just take on the basic enemies and I'll ask for help if I want help. Gotta get back in the swing of Red Mage. Use that to do this. And then we'll do this. So we can do this. So we can do this. So we can do that. Striped Hills. I gotta die. Forgot I have Cure now. Easter Currents! I totally forgot I need to get back in the swing of that. Looks to be a crashed Garlean airship over there. Oh, that ain't any of my business. We went to a foul of even a single patrol. What a pleasant surprise. No, but no surprises. They did well. It is reassuring. So the reach lies beyond, and then I see a path. Are we there yet? But here, on the other side of this pass is Ralgar's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there's some sort of trick to this? Shola, what do your elf eyes see? Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Stola. Get it? Because you can't see? Yes. I take it that they've talented mage in their ranks, perhaps an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisons. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tatario told you this, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to write the stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us and shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit trumpy, so let me lead the way in a... Don't go reaching for weapons or anything. And sprinkle of demasking dusk, all is laid bare. It looks the same to me. Professor Arnault, 20 years is a long time for even such complex glamour to escape the Empire's notice, especially since they're right over there. Let us pray they're amenable to our proposal. United we stand. Accomplish just so much more. I suppose we could disguise almost anything with glamour prism if you really wanted to. Have you ever used one? Why am I asking? Of course you have. Alize, watch this. Oh, you see this? You see this? That's my glamour plates. Stupid. Seeing as now, a few rather fools would not deduced it earlier. Hey, there's this NPC with blonde hair I'm trying to talk to, but she's not saying anything smart, she's just saying something stupid. All clear. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, I see something over there. Garabania, Ralgar's Reach.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Ralgar's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Temples on some of the fists of Ralgar, they're called. Yes, there's no mistaking that statue. Hard to feel ease with a giant statue looking down on you. Ordinarily, I shudder at the thought of armed rebels trampling about ancient temple of immense historical importance. But Ralgar is the Breaker of Worlds, so it seems rather appropriate, if anything. Fascinating. The master of 9 impenetrable glamour encompassing the entire valley, so that one was able to escape the watchful eye of Imperial airships. It's good to see Nago up and moving again. I wasn't there when she headed home, so I naturally assumed she left so too soon. Always overdoing it, that one. Pleasure to see you again. Cry only Stola, without whose help I'd not be standing here today. At least not so soon. Ha! So you really came. That's all I see here. But I'm glad. I'm glad. Forgive us precautions. We were sure who crossed the barrier. See now for you who we are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You guys really shouldn't have named it so early. Promise of a new beginning. No, hey, look, perfect time for Dawn to kick in. I don't know where to come all this way unless you have something important to discuss. So you're gonna hear what you have to say. Let do on the doorstep, eh? Come with me. Ooh, Looks like that's a dungeon all the way over there. Rowena, are you kidding me? You already have stuff set up here? Disciple hand level 60 or above. You can have mounts in this. Hi, friendly Anne. Look, I don't have a diamond, but I have a pet. Alright? Is that fine? Good. Souvenir component. This must be all for crafting stuff. Resistance tokens. Yay, more currencies. More currencies, Hazel. More currencies. Western Ragarth Reach. Whoa! Lamias. Hi. You wouldn't happen to like pathetic cat girls now, would you? Oh, right, I have seen these guys in some of the houses. Nah, I'm assuming they're lamias, right? Like, mythological species. Not bad, eh? These bastards turn magic armor scrap in a blink of an eye. Guys have very garish colors, but I kind of vibe for a bit. Oh, look. Oh my god, they're purple! The chocobos in this region are purple. They're so cute. Are you fucking fishing? What are you doing over there? Can't bring you anywhere, I swear. Welcome to Ragarth Reach. This is a question to the best of my ability. Ragarth Reach is a base of operations. We're protected by the watchful gaze of the Temple of the Fist. Set ablaze long ago, the Mad King Sierdic. The majority of the monks there massacred. I remember learning about the monk side quest. The ruins now serve as a place of refuge for those who need it. I'm Houdin, a loyal member of resistance fighting against the Empire. It's a hard fight, but nothing compared to what some of the countrymen are currently dealing with. Shall not rest until the day we taste victory. This guy is over here in Garabania. I wonder why they call it the Fringes. Now, does this count as a major city-state, or...? So let's destroy the Easter Rite should the Imperial Army find its way here. Well, I truly hope it does not come to that. There's a material melder. Put my clothes on, girl. Yeah, pretty good armor on, so... Primary tools. 5 seconds, photograph, cool, battle, war. Alright, what fashion styles are we dealing with in these lands? Not bad. Tradecraft gear. Battlecraft accessories. And do you have any music for me? Nope. Our fighters never know when they're able to take a meal, so I can do is to make sure when they do, they have something to look forward to. Warning about our death supplies doesn't change anything. It's up to me to find some way of replenishing your stocks. People might live through the risk. That is a nice looking statue. Return of the Peaks is right this way. Well, do not want to go there yet. Must be the library or something? Oh, there's a lot of cannons there. Are you really fishing right now? Also, those clothes are not appropriate for this weather. Bloodstorm. No, it's Stormblood, silly game. Veer has no love for the Imperials. Glad we're pledge our blades to the Resistance. Deafening glare. The barber. If you want countless injured fighters here, then during treatment or waiting. Tread softly as you go inside. Oh, I thought meant like a haircut. I forgot what to do for this man. War is hell. Bass has gotten me in the shoulder. Strength stand the battlefield. No good to anyone like this. Oh, he's passed. "14 is good at establishing tone when we enter a new area." Ooh, what's this place? This looks spooky. I'm staying away from it. Left land resistance. These sides we will carefully trample on the foe. Oh, there's the other Easter egg shard. Wet cat. Wet cat gift, Hazel. Tuning. These are charts in regards to different accessibilities and destination. Well, let me get on to... First met back in the Shroud. It took you an adventure. By Ralgar, I still can't believe how far you've come. Plan operations here. We entertain important guests. Remember not to important guests like yourselves.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Well, that was a very natural delivery.
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolga it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
So you all started back in Rumbleborn, Alfil, Cliff Notes. Okay.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
I got a lot of experience by talking in important business meetings. Call the senior members to get a more of a decision. So the Gajani is finally willing to fight, eh? You understand, know you want to work together. Still gotta talk it over with everyone. Popley and I were entirely honest with you. Though we sheltered little amigo first, he's most of our time here, working with Conrad and his people. Probably guessed at the moment I led you to the Reach, didn't you? So they would have us wait. Very well. Can't imagine they refused, but if they did... Sounds like we'll stand here indefinitely, do we? Seems some of ourselves sufficient with free time. Ah, forgive me. Please look around Ralga's Reach. In fact, I encourage you to do so. Better grasp our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let's make the most opportunity to assess the resistance capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will. Like the sound of that, eh? Well, I have an place inside out. I can show you around if you like, Venus. Sure, I mean, I already took a little tour, but great. Let's get started. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. You think the resistance is only made of Alamegan Highlanders like me. Truth is, that we don't even count for half. We got Hellscar all the way from over by the spine in here. Plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. Even some beastmen. Well, beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Anata. She's been with us for a while now. She's, well, one of the smallest factions has. The rest won't do anything with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. And that to make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magic to twist metal and crystals in shapes you wouldn't believe. Pity people hardly ever get a chance to see their work. And then, most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Shall we take a look at the statue of Valgar, shall we? Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The breaker of worlds who guided our ancestors' lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me a story on story nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, where the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, led the way to these mountains of Girabania. They who were saved by his grace pledged honor to revere him, devote them to the great works within and without. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hell's open, heavens weep, for no soul lies beyond, the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk in the Fist of Ralgar. Ida explained it to me. A day will come to bring strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. Well, that storm of blood is finally upon us. But if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that's led us to this point, will see us through the end. Sorry, that was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. You still there, Hazel? You've been quiet for a while. Put the mechanical dragon away. I see you slowly stalking towards me. I'm going to the infirmary. You're gonna hurt people if you take that in there. That better not be the Yan I just saw in Mount Summoning. It's the infirmary. You can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. Sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the East Right Plaza next. Well, you've seen one use, right? You've seen them all, right? Now, this was an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralgar was still here. Look a little different, but works just as well as any others. I'll show you where the Sulters are next, but don't forget to attune to the East right before we go. Oh lordy, oh lordy, oh lordy. Oh, gotta go, gotta go, I gotta go, gotta go. Hey. Alfino, Alize. Ah, excellent. No shoulders, Sulters here. Sure need their services. Hardly surprising. Where there's war, there's profit to be had. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep your provision. Short anything or need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alfino and Alize are here. Wanted to see what they're getting on. Venus, did you really have to bring your friend Melia? Yes, I unfortunately did. Buy anything, now make a good time. I'm literally equipped on armor, I have better. Fine, here, another pet. Are you happy? Is the Yan satisfied? Good. Man, this shit ugly. Ooh, I kinda like the cowboy hat. Come to take a measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Shire gear should get you to, like, level 66. Gotcha. What about 67? E. A bold lot, that much is plain. Imperials found out they were peddling the wares to the Resistance. They were lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be seen to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. Been looking all over for you. finish discussing your proposal. We're ready to receive you all back in the tent. Someone especially stole like Rio, so if you'd like to follow me. Yee. Ba-dum! Ba-da-da! Sorry to keep you waiting, but matters these demand such liberation.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
I would expect no less.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers.
Wilbert, if you're somewhere
Some of
alive
our
inside
most
of
trusted
Shinryu, I hope
veterans
you
died
feel
at
it
the
when I
wall.
plunge my blade
We've
into
had
you.
to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Yee.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, lot. Monargo and Mefred will tell you more.
Yee.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Now we've dealt with formalities, we can get to work. Glad you're with us, friend. Pinch me in my dream, because it's where it's finally happening. The whole of Eorzea committed to the last liberation of Alamigo. As if there any doubt. What a relief. For a moment there, I really wasn't sure what way it was gonna go. Right then, Monago and Menfred are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as another. Make your choice, Venus. Here, take this cowboy hat I found lying around. Thank you, Alize. I don't. Your Easter companies help me locate Easter currents to collect new region. The region. Easter comes, blah blah blah. Alright, so that seems like a good place to end today for this episode. So, any last words for the people, Hazel? Until then, have a gale time, you know. Peace.